Now, here's Chris.
Hello, good morning, Great Britain. Good morning to the world. How are you? Well, congratulations. You've made it to yet another Monday, which I know is everybody's achievement that we want to fix. And I'm joined by Dominic Byrne.
Hello and good morning, everybody. Hi.
And Pippa Taylor.
Oh, hello.
And today I'm wearing blue.
Yes.
Dominic's wearing black. And Pippa's wearing white.
That's it.
So,
blue, black and white.
We won the colours.
That's it.
And we're live on Global Player. If you want to watch us this morning, you can see my hair is slightly longer than it was on Friday.
Yes, that's how that works, isn't it?
As is Pippa's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But not Dom's.
Mine isn't. Mine isn't.
The opposite,
Yeah,
if
that's it,
anything.
actually, yeah. I did a bit of Mach 3 yesterday, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
In the bath?
In the shower.
Do you have a mirror?
No. I've got it down.
Fair enough.
I've got it down now.
So you don't need the back bit.
If you're watching on Global Player, you will probably be able to see us live because that's how it works. But you might also be able to see, just behind Dominic Byrne, is a photograph of Noel Edmonds and Tony Blackburn.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah.
It's lovely. And do you know what I love more than anything? That's been there all weekend.
It has.
Because we had this up on, was it Friday?
Yeah. And if I can press a button on the desk, the photo will disappear. And then with one press of the same button, the photo will reappear. So they've been hiding in the Radio X studio for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Let's bring them out, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Blackburn and Noel Edmonds.
There they are. Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. In a photo that could have been taken on any day over the past 30 years.
Yeah.
They've got a very lovely light there. They've always got that midnight hour light, haven't they?
Would you say that's a paisley shirt that Noel's wearing?
It's a loud shirt, isn't it? He loves a loud shirt.
Yeah, with a waistcoat, though.
Yeah.
Very smart, does
Very
work.
smart.
Floral, isn't it?
Yeah, and Tony's wearing a white shirt and a jacket with... now, I don't know if it's sequins down the side or is rubbed against a chalk wall.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's been. I think he's been painting his spare room.
Just down there on the right-hand side there, his left arm.
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know. Well, you're closer to it than me.
It looks like from here. It looks like paint splodges.
Yeah.
Surely not.
He's quite avant-garde when he performs live, Tony.
Yeah.
So it could be... That could have been from the painting section of his show.
Painter and decorator chic. That's what he's rocking.
I was watching some... I fell down a Vic Reeves rabbit hole over the weekend.
It's a great rabbit hole to fall down.
And I was watching Vic Reeves' Big Night Out.
Yes.
It's a very popular televisual programme from... Good Lord. Would it have been the late 80s or it's certainly early 90s?
Early night, kind of 1990-ish, wasn't it?
Do you want to know an interesting nerdy fact?
Yes.
In the pilot to Vic Reeves' Big Night Out, before the show on Channel 4,
Yeah.
in the pilot, Vic opens up with a song about how he loves the smell of things.
Yes.
And that never got aired in Big Night Out. But it did become, I believe, the opening song for their series when they moved to the BBC.
The Smell
of Reeves and Mortimer.
Right. Okay.
So that song
Nice fact.
was in Vic's arsenal of surreal comedy for a good few years.
I did not know that.
I didn't know it either.
What an arsenal he's got.
1990.
Was it 1990?
And 1991.
There's also Time for Guru, if you remember.
Time for Guru.
Yeah, dance music. It's Guru Josh.
Guru Josh.
Just me.
That's it.
Just going to have a sip of my beverage there.
Synchronised sips.
How did you start on a Vic Reeves rabbit hole?
Something popped up recently that was an old documentary about Vic and Bob, and I thought, I'll watch that at another time. And it popped into my head over the weekend, started watching it, and then started watching a bit of Vic Reeves' Big Night Out, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
That was good. Man with a stick.
Then what's on the end of the stick, Vic?
What's that?
What, did you never watch Vic Reeves' Big Night Out?
I was aware of it.
Novelty Island, you're not aware of that?
No.
Les, with his love of the spirit level, but his fear of chives.
No.
Oh, Vic, I've fallen. That's nice.
Who do you think's the instigator of this surreal? Is it Vic or Bob?
Well, Vic started in a pub. He did that show in a pub.
Did he?
And Bob Mortimer happened to walk past the pub. Just saw a sign. There was 4 people in there, and he walked in, and he thought, this is great. And then the next week, Bob was in the show.
Yeah.
And then the rest is history.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history.
God, on Crazy Days.
Crazy Days.
Paul Whitehouse said that he was just like a script associate on Vic Reeves' Big Night Out, and he goes, but I was a big fan, so everything they suggested, I just went, yeah, that's funny.
Absolutely.
He said, he goes, I was useless.
Yeah.
The only thing he used to say to Vic was all the time was, don't forget to fall.
Yeah.
Because Vic would do some faux fall, and he would go, oh, Bob, I've fallen.
Yeah.
Which, again, none of these things should be funny on their own.
Paul Whitehouse was also performing with them in the pub.
Yeah.
And he played the role of a slitherer. Which is basically him in a black bin bag slithering around. But they had to get, sorry, I'm slightly geeky about this. They had to get equity down. You know, back in the day, you needed an extra equity card to work.
Yeah.
So they got equity down to verify that, yes, Paul Whitehouse has played the role of slitherer.
Yeah.
In the show.
And that's how he got his equity card.
Yeah.
It's true. That is true.
Amazing.
So anyway, the point of while I've just explained this to you is A, out of interest, B, something to say, and C, so you know where my mindset is this morning. I'm a little bit Vic and Bob early surreal.
Yeah.
Got it.
A lovely place to be, actually.
I walked into the studio this morning. It was just Dominic and John, who's working on our show at the moment, and I said, who's dungarees? And Dominic looked at me, and I said, your dungarees. And he went, your dungarees. It's a new catchphrase I'm working on.
It's good.
It's a little bit surreal, a little bit out there. Ooh.
John's adopted it already.
Yeah.
He loves it.
And then Pippa tells me, for real, that John, who's, I don't know what his role is at the moment.
He's our sort of producer at E.
He's a producer, but he's technically filling in for an intern. So we've lowered him down the rank.
We have.
Yeah.
Sorry,
the pecking
John.
order.
He's a very capable.
Yeah. He either
Henry.
produces Toby Tarrant or makes my tea. And that's, it's unfair.
Yeah.
But anyway.
He's agreed to help us out.
He has, yeah.
So this is true. He watched Eurovision on Saturday night on his own at home and ranked every act that performed and had a ranking system. But the rule was act number one, he had to give them a number, put them in however many it was, 25, whatever,
Yeah.
without knowing what the next song was.
Yes.
So the first one would come on and he'd go, I don't know, I'm going to say that's number 10. So he'd do that. And then the second act would come on and he would rank that and give it a number. Now,
It's kind of adorable, isn't
I'm
it?
going to stress, he's on his own
He's on his own.
at home watching this.
Yeah.
And then he's put all of the rankings onto a note thing, a file, and that's it.
Yeah. He's recorded it, hasn't he? He's got it. He's committed it to tape.
Work out, yeah. So did he actually record some actual audio?
I don't believe so. I don't think he videoed himself doing it. I don't think he recorded any audio. I think he just typed it into with a keypad.
Right.
And now he has a file document of his rankings of the 2025 Eurovision Song Contest.
He's brilliant.
Would we like to see it?
I'd love to see it.
See, now, for me, yes, I would.
Yeah.
But I didn't see any of the Eurovision.
No, Lucy and the girls were watching quite a lot. I wasn't watching. I was watching the golf, I'll be honest with you. But apparently our song was great, but nobody voted for us.
Which could be any year.
Yeah.
I think like the winner got the sort of 400-ish points and we got 88 or something like that.
We came 19th. The UK came 19th out of 23.
I'll take it, because you don't want to win it.
It's not last.
No, it's not last.
You don't want to win it.
It's not last.
Because then you host it.
You do, yeah.
And you don't want to do that.
No.
Because it's very expensive. So, yeah, so there you are. So that's what John did. His own system of ranking the Eurovision entries, song by song by song by song. And then I guess, because we've not delved deep into this, I guess when he was finished, he just saved the file, closed his laptop, and fell asleep on the sofa.
Yeah, job done. Anders wants to know, what did John give Sweden? We don't know Anders yet.
Where is John? Is he in the studio?
He's in 3F.
John?
Hello.
So, have you done this? Is this a yearly thing, or was this a one-off?
Well, usually I am watching it with people, so this was just a one-off thing this year.
Were you not watching because you had your ranking system to do, or did you do the ranking system because, as it turned out, you're going to be watching on your own?
Yeah, the latter. I only thought about it 5 minutes before the show actually started.
Okay. All right. And what were the categories were the rules on the ranking system of how they would gain points?
Not really. It was just a complete blind rank, basically.
Sure. Don't ever get Jonathan Ross to say that. So the first country goes on. I didn't watch it. I was working. And you sit and watch it. And then do you give them a number straight away, or do you wait until they've done the full performance?
So the first one I did wait all the way. Some of them I knew were like dreadful at the start, so I put them quite low to begin with. The first country, I've got the file in front of me.
You've got the file in front of you.
This is good.
Yeah.
Austria was the first performance. I put them in at 21.
Out of how many?
26.
Oh, right. Oh,
That's
very good.
Austria. Right.
And Austria, where did Austria end up in the overall actual competition?
Hang on, I think I'm lying. I think it was Norway first, and I put them at 20.
Norway.
Okay.
So let me make a note of that.
Yeah.
Norway, number 20.
Norway.
Out of how many again?
26.
26.
Oh, 26 was it?
What was it about the Norway song and performance that you thought, I'm going to rank this fairly low?
Well, I usually quite like a lot of the Eurovision songs, so I thought, well, I'm going to leave a nice space at the top to put in all the good ones.
Yeah.
I thought a bit too much fire. It wasn't the greatest singing.
So let me just back up there. Too much fire.
Too much pyro?
Well, it just kind of, I think they were making up for something, basically.
Right. Yeah.
So number 20.
Okay.
So Norway, number 20.
Right. Then who was next? And we're not going to go through
Not the last thing, no.
I can't remember who was next, to be honest.
Okay. You haven't brought it in,
What do you mean?
but your ranks.
Your system. Have you got it with you?
Yeah, I've got it with me, but
What is it on? What is it actually on?
It's on Google Docs.
So you could share it with the listeners.
Yes.
If the listeners want to see my rankings, I would be incredibly surprised.
Okay, so who was last place?
France.
Now,
Right, okay.
I didn't see it.
No.
Could you talk us through the performance from what you remember? Did you make notes or did you just give it a number?
I didn't make notes. I also didn't put in what position they performed.
Right,
So-
okay.
So France, I'll be honest, can't quite. I remember it was like sand. They ground up a load of corks and they were chucking loads of corks behind her. And the reason I put it last is because they were making a massive mess on the stage. And they haven't got a lot of time to clear up after act. So I was a bit like, that's disrespectful.
Thinking like a producer, John.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just disrespectful. And they're French.
Hey,
Right.
whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
When you say
Yeah,
they threw a load of corks around,
Sure.
Yeah, it was supposed to be sand, but obviously they can't do sand. So apparently they got corks.
like from a bottle,
Yeah, like wine corks.
and they just threw them around. I've got to admit, I kind of like the sound of it.
It's quite.
I've got some audio here of the French entry.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Oh, okay.
Throw the corks, and pretend it is sand. Throw the corks. Ho, ho, ho.
It's not the most unique sound for France.
Not really, is it?
So that was last on your list. And who was number one?
Number one was Malta.
Malta.
Oh, good.
That's right. And did they win it?
No, they did really badly, actually. They were a fan favourite going into the competition, but
Right.
did really badly.
Oh, what a shame.
Did they have corks?
No corks, I'm afraid.
Which is
there was
a
a lot
winner
of controversy.
in John's eyes.
Yeah.
Sorry, missed that.
You said you were about to say, go away, Pips. I haven't got time for you.
No.
You're about to tell us about the controversy?
Well, they used a word. So the Maltese song was called serving. However, there was a word after that caused a lot of controversy.
Sandwiches.
I've read about this.
Yeah.
Sandwiches.
Weren't they going? I thought they were going to change it, but they didn't. Obviously.
They had to change it because apparently the BBC got involved and said, we're not broadcasting that word.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, we won't say the word. It's the worst word, isn't it?
The worst
And
word,
it came
yeah.
after the word serving.
Yes, serving, insert word.
Serving as in, I will serve, may I serve you?
Yeah.
And then you're saying it was a really bad word.
The worst word.
My mind is working
Well, it
overtime.
was a Maltese word. And
Oh,
then but
yes.
it has it's a homophone, I imagine. If you say it in English, it sounds different.
A hoverphone? What's a
homophone?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you can't be homophoning.
Homophonic.
Not in 2025.
No. Quite right.
Especially not Eurovision.
Well, this has been a fascinating chat. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Can I ask a quick question?
Ask away.
Did any of your ratings marry up to the actual ratings, John, or were they all off?
Good question.
That's a great question.
Thank you.
I haven't checked. I'll have to investigate, research.
Please do.
I think you should cross-reference check and then come back to us.
Yeah.
All right, will do.
Thank you. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you, John. And one more. Were you drinking during this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Heavily?
Yep.
Apart from us, does anybody else know about this rating system thing?
Yes, lovely Charlie Hockin in the office. We were chatting a lot on WhatsApp because we were both watching it on our Todd.
Oh, that's...
Was he also doing a similar ranking system at his home?
No, so he was ranking as it went on,
Sure.
and he was also putting notes about it, which was clever.
Oh, so he I
Next
see.
level.
So he really put the effort in.
Yeah, absolutely. He was
Maybe next year you two should join forces.
Yeah.
I think so. He just lives really far away.
Right.
And he's got a family.
Yeah, he has a small child,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is unhelpful in many ways.
Yeah, right. Not for him, but I know what you mean.
For me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. That was lovely.
Wow.
What a talent.
Yeah.
Thanks, John, for that.
He's fascinating, John.
Isn't he?
He's 21? John, you 21?
Yes, I am.
And his favourite band is?
The Beautiful South.
And your favourite TV show, John, is?
Neighbours.
There you are.
And
And
your
if you could meet anybody in the world, who would it be?
Gemma Collins.
Unbelievable. I mean,
Incredible.
literally, you couldn't write it, could
No.
you?
Who's your favourite comedian, John?
Don't tell me.
Oh.
Now, he likes the Beautiful South, by the way. Good choice.
Oh, great choice.
If he could meet anybody in the world, it would be Gemma Collins.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke, by the way.
No.
It's a terrible choice. What was the other question you asked him?
So,
Neighbours.
favourite TV show.
Neighbours.
Yeah.
Dubious. So you ask who is his favourite
Favourite
comedian.
comedian, yeah.
Oh, I mean, this could be.
Ken Dodd.
It's going to be something random that no offence, that no one else would agree with, like Russell Kane or someone like that.
I know who it is, actually. And I think you'll approve.
It's either Russell Kane or Benny Hill. It's going to be
Yeah.
it's going to be one or the other.
Oh, I think you're close to the second one.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Ish.
Who is it, John?
It's Harry Hill.
Oh, Harry Hill. That's
Harry.
fine. That's good. Harry's very funny. Okay. No offence, not that Russell isn't, but
No.
But he's not. So it's not my fault. It's just write better jokes.
But he's been around for a while, hasn't he?
He has. Harry has,
Hill.
yeah.
Yeah.
John likes an
As
old
have
school.
the Beautiful South, as has Neighbours.
Yeah. And to a degree, Gemma Collins.
And to agree, Gemma.
What is it about Gemma? I shouldn't really ask. What is it about Gemma Collins that you think, who would I like to meet in the world? I don't know, Salvador Dali, John Lennon, Chris Akabusi. No, for me, Gemma Collins.
She's just hilarious, and she's got so many moments that I want to ask her.
Now, hold on. I need to put you up there. She's not, though, is she? She's not actually hilarious, is she?
Well, she is, though, because I think she's unintentionally hilarious.
Right. Isn't she just a car crash?
Yes, but that's what I love.
Right. So you don't want to meet Harry Hill.
I met Harry Hill. I got a picture with him.
Right, okay.
You did?
Oh, now, was Gemma like second place behind Harry, but you've met Harry now?
I think it's always been Gemma, really.
Said no one ever.
Harry doesn't need to know that.
No.
Harry will be very disappointed. All right, well, thank you. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
I mean, I don't get it. It could be an age thing, but then I'd be surprised if anybody would put Gemma Collins at the top of that list.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not been on my radar, really. But very much on John's. Putting Neighbours down as your favourite TV show when you're 21 years old is
out of every show in the world. That's ever been made.
Yeah.
I wonder if John remembers the good old days of Neighbours, you know.
Scott and Charlene.
Scott and Charlene.
Yeah, Daphne's lemon chicken.
When Jim Robinson had a heart attack at the front door of the house
Yes.
and then fell all the way through to the kitchen.
That's it.
Or when the dog had a dream. What was that?
Bouncer.
Bouncer's dream.
Bouncer's dream.
Bouncer's dream.
Wasn't there a writer's strike that week? Something like
The
that.
fact that they all had the same stereo.
Yes, yes.
I think they all had the same stereo system. Somebody worked out the production company must have just gone and bought like 6 stereos and just put them in the studios.
Such a show. The Electric
And if you
Twins.
slam the door, the walls wobbled slightly.
That's right.
Did they?
Yeah, in the early days.
Did we ever meet Mr. Udegawa? Can you remember? Was it just a name they talked about quite a lot? Don't know if anyone ever played the role of Mr. Udegawa.
I think so.
Did we?
I think so.
Right.
But then again, I can't remember.
Yeah.
That's what Paul Robinson, the former Leeds United goalkeeper, was in my phone as, Mr. Udegawa.
Yeah, great.
Because his name is Paul Robinson.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
That's nice.
Anyway. So there you are. Right, so what else have we got? Saturday night, I was in Uttoxeter.
Yeah.
I tell you what, the weather was lovely.
Yes.
The sun came out in the afternoon and it was blazing down.
Someone's message to us there.
Can they remember?
They said, Saturday night was brilliant. Loved the giant... Oh, are we allowed to... Do you talk about that on air?
Yeah, we had balloons.
Yeah. Loved the giant smiley balloons. Amazing evening had by me and Mrs. Tucker. That's from Anthony.
Mrs. Trucker.
Oh, Mrs. Trucker.
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh. Mrs. Trucker.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had a good time as well. It was. We drove up Saturday afternoon and then we got to Uttoxeter. Sun was shining.
Lovely.
Everybody was a bit giddy. They'd all been out in the sun all day, boozing.
Yeah.
But actually, I thought the crowd might be a little bit more... But they weren't. They were great.
Oh,
Nice.
good.
Giddy.
Yeah. They were good. They were on good form. Played all my 90s songs.
Lovely.
Had a bit of a sing-song left.
Nice.
All great.
Great.
A couple of drinks and then we came back home.
That's
that's good.
perfect.
It was good fun.
Did you watch any of the horse racing, or had that finished by the time you got on stage?
No, got there about 7:10 and I was on about 8:45.
Right, okay. So they've done all that then.
Yeah.
Did you have a little drink up?
Had a couple of drinks. Because it's Saturday night, you know.
Saturday
a few
night.
drinks.
Nothing too much.
No.
A little bit lively.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
They said to... They came out and said, we've got you some pizzas. Oh, thank you very much. That's really nice. And then we've got some sandwiches coming. I'm like, please don't bring too much food. I do have to jump about on stage for about an hour and a half. So I can't really be weighed down too much.
Don't want a tray of sandwiches just before we go on.
But it was really good. I had a really good night. And everybody at the race course was brilliant. Met a lot of lovely people. And so hello to everyone. Thanks for looking after us. And if you were there at the show, thank you. I hope you had a good time. Now, this weekend is the killer.
Which one?
Oh, this is where you do your tour of the UK, isn't it?
Friday night, I am driving on a Friday, you know, the nice quiet day of the week to be on the road,
Yes.
down to Cornwall,
That's right.
to Carlisle Bay.
Bank holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to find it on a map, just go to the bottom left-hand corner of England and it's down there.
Is it nice weather this weekend?
I hope so. I really hope so. So that's Carlisle Bay on Friday.
Yeah.
Then Saturday, we'll go to Exeter
Oh, yes.
Lovely.
Not too far.
for Tunes in the Castle.
That's,
Lovely.
It doesn't rhyme, but it is correct.
it was Tunes in the Dunes to start with, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then they just put tunes in.
So off I go to Powderham Castle. Now, is Powderham Castle, is that technically Devon? It might be, actually. Powderham Castle. Oh, yeah, it will be.
Exeter's, yeah.
Well, see, I think Powderham is Devon and Powderham Castle is Exeter.
Well,
Devon and
Exeter's
Exeter.
Exeter's in Devon.
Exeter's in Devon.
Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing, isn't it, how this works?
Yeah.
So then,
Oh, so good.
do that. And then the next day I need to be in Leyland.
Right.
Which-
is that around the corner?
It's a little bit further away.
Yep.
Leyland is Lancashire.
Right.
6 miles south of Preston.
Ah.
And from here where I am now, let alone Exeter, it would be best part of a 4-hour drive.
Right.
So we're looking at a 5.5 to 6 hour drive
Yeah.
to get there.
Yeah.
But when I get there, I've told you, it's the lineup of lineups that includes Bob Geldof from the Boomtown Rats,
Oh, this one, yeah.
Hue and Cry, Roland Gift from the Fighting Cannibals, one of 5 Star,
Yeah.
Rosala, who sang Everybody's Free in 1990, Bewitched, Chesney Hawkes and me,
Brilliant.
What a great
What a
Shabba.
varied set list.
What
it's
else
gonna be.
does Rosala sing?
She sang Everybody's Free.
Everybody's
Yeah.
free.
And she,
So
oh
there you
no,
go.
she also did Everybody's Free. as
She
well.
did. And then she did Everybody's Free to Feel Good.
That's right.
I
It's
see.
got three massive hits.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's fair to say, because then it's Bank Holiday Monday, isn't it, coming
Yes,
up?
it
So
is.
it's fair to say that I'm doing a lot of travelling
A lot.
But I'm really... Is it mad? I'm really looking forward to it.
Right. It's a mini tour this weekend.
I think Friday night is Scouting for Girls. I'm with.
Oh, yeah, they're good, aren't they?
I need to double check the lineup. Saturday, I'm warming up for Dizzy Rascal.
Of course.
Oi!
That's it.
That's it.
And then Sunday's that big lineup. I'm on... Chesney Hawkes is on before me, so I'm delighted. So I get to see Chesney because he's a good lad.
Great.
And then a nice casual drive, getting stuck in bank holiday Monday traffic to get home.
Yeah, that's lovely though.
Can you relax over the bank holiday then? Bank holiday Monday, can you chill?
Well, I'll be home about 6 o'clock Monday night probably.
Okay.
And that is your first 25 minutes today. Enjoy your Monday. Goodbye.
Chris Moyles Show.
Just waving at the camera. Right, switch the cameras off. Dominic's got the news next.
The Chris Moyles Show.
With the Skoda Elrock.